it's hardwired into human beings' brains that you don't want to get kicked out of the group, because if in caveman times, if you got kicked out of the group, that meant you would die. And so that they've been using this forever now to be afraid to have an opinion and be kicked out of the group. And that's what this is. So they make everything toxic, and you can't ever have it. Oh my God, I don't want to. That's what cults do. This is cult.
Yes.
So Zendaya is in a cult and she doesn't know it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Jimmy Dore Show. I am your guest host, Chris Keene. Actress Sydney Sweeney is back in the news. You might remember her from the American Eagle ad from a few months ago. It got a lot of press. It was a very racist ad, very offensive. We're going to play the ad now. Just a disclaimer, if you're sensitive to racism, you should probably turn this off. This is very disturbing. And here we go.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Well, I'm hard. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, that was disgustingly racist. I'm very offended. I don't know about you. So Sydney is back in the news because she did an interview with GQ about this. Sydney Sweeney's response to genetic superiority question sparks liberal fury. I resent the word liberal there. I've been a liberal my whole life. I'm not offended by this. I don't know who is. So that I don't get. But here we have this ridiculous interview that she did with GQ.
I think a lot of people feel like it's better for art if artists can keep themselves a little bit separate from politics.
It's better for art if artists can keep themselves separate from politics. Now I'm going to quiz you about your political opinions for 20 minutes. That's what's about to happen here.
But I just want to say art is political. That's what
true.
art is. Art is a response to your culture, to what's happening in society. So it's intrinsic to it, I think.
That's true. It's true. Someone told me that even if you say nothing about politics, that's a political statement because, you're choosing to ignore things that are going on.
Yeah. I've never talked about my personal life. I don't really let other people define who I am.
I'm happy to hear that. I love secondhand concern for you lately.
Why are you concerned for her lately? Because she might think something you don't like, you're concerned? Why is that bad if someone has a different opinion than you?
We're sort of talking around this American Eagle ad right now, and maybe we should just talk about it. So,
no, we aren't talking around. You are. You're obsessed with talking about it.
The president tweeted about the Jeans ad, or Truth Social.
The president. Of course, we can't interview an actress about her movie without talking about the president anymore. Somehow, I don't know when this started, that we need every actor's opinion on politics.
And that just seems to me like a very crazy moment for anyone, and I wondered what that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be totally human. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public, and conveniently some very powerful people had my back in public.
This is such a gotcha question. She's leading her into, I'm trying to get you to say something positive about Trump so I can hate you and go viral. It's so ridiculous.
I wondered if you felt that way.
It's not that feeling I didn't have that feeling, but I wasn't thinking of it like that, or of any of it. I kind of just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I'm filming Euphoria, so I'm working 16-hour days, and I don't really bring my phone on set, so I work and then I go home and I go to sleep.
That is not the answer she was hoping for. She was hoping for her to jump up and yell, "Make America great again." I don't know what she was hoping for.
I don't really see a lot of it.
You've made a really good case for keeping your thoughts and your life separate from that work. But the risk is that, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues.
That's a risk, that someone might get an idea of what I think. My thoughts are being policed by people. I don't how is that a risk You have to know what I think about every topic or else. Like, what is that?
And feel like I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like,
if you don't go see a movie because you don't agree with the actors in it, you wouldn't see any movie. There's no movie where you agree completely with every actor in the movie. I mean, I don't know when we started politicizing everything. We didn't. It's crazy. Christy is a movie about a boxer. It's got nothing to do with politics. You would see no movie if you wanted every actor to think exactly like you do.
That?
No. If somebody is closed off because of something they read online to a powerful story like Christy, then I hope something else can open their eyes to being open to art and being open to learning. And I'm not going to be affected by that.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff has ruined movies, I think, in recent years. Everything is about politics now. They prioritize that over telling a story that people find relatable.
You're like really willing to talk about this whole discourse that doesn't have that much to do with you, and I'm grateful for that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something that you want to say about the ad itself? The Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Do you have...
Ad spoke for it.
Do you want to apologize to me right now? That's what that was.
Wow.
And she started the interview by saying, it's better if artists don't talk about politics. Do you have anything you want to say to me right now about what you did? I don't know.
You think the ad spoke for itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And the criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism.
In this political climate, white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. What? Anyone can joke about anything. What? This statement that an entire group of people shouldn't joke about something.
Are you joking right now? Because I don't think you should joke about it. I hope you're not joking right now. Jokes.
This is like a theme of today. People getting mad about jokes. This is an ad with a pun in it, and you shouldn't joke about that. You can joke about anything. It might be a bad joke. It might be a good joke. A lot of times, any comedian knows this. You have to write bad jokes to get to good jokes. It's a writing process.
Is that Sydney Sweeney?
It is.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. This is an interview with Sydney Sweeney. Jimmy just walked in on this, which is a perfect timing for you, Jimmy.
This is basically a modern remake of the Jane Mansfield Sophia Loren photo, where she's looking at her breasts because she's jealous. Jealousy is now a liberal value. That's what this is.
Perfect. All right, let's continue.
Broadly speaking, and since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when
What is that voice?
These are grown women that talk like that.
Yeah.
They talk like they're 14-year-old girls on a sleepover.
It's so...
Specifically... I'm not supposed to joke about that.
No, that's horrible of you.
In this climate.
No. What political climate is okay to joke?
Right. When was it okay?
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, keep going.
I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear. I think that as time goes on, people will see that I'm way more aware of things than people think.
Can you say a little bit more?
Can you say a little bit more? I just need to hate you. Please tell me something that's going to make me mad and that I can take and go viral with. Just.
I mean, if I say it, then I like to let the art speak for itself. I think that's where it's fun.
Okay,
Nice.
but you know that you are giving us permission to keep projecting a little bit. Like we're gonna
Stop projecting.
Well,
What do you
stop.
care? Who cares why do you care so much about what an actress thinks? You think what you think,
Wow.
they think what they think. Like,
keep taking what you do and like putting it up on our board. I'm like, what does Sydney think?
I can't.
who is doing that?
Her.
She's doing that?
Her and her friends.
Yeah, I don't. This is not a healthy mentality. When I was a kid, I just watched movies.
Look at all the people it takes to make this stupid interview. That's what I can never get over. All the people it takes.
I think
Wait to
there's
see what
more.
the
It's
board
not even-
says.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, Chateau
Special
Marmont.
thanks to Chateau Marmont.
Yeah,
That's where they did this.
I guess so.
I've never been to the Chateau Marmont. I'm so jealous.
I haven't either.
Even in this climate, I haven't been.
Is that where John Belushi
That's
died?
where John Belushi ended up ODing.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a very famous place for the stars. It's right on Sunset.
Yes.
Right. So it's just like a block away from the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
I go by it all the time. I've never been in it.
Me neither.
I've never been invited. I guess I'm not a big shot Hollywood person. I always thought I would be.
Probably because you tell jokes, Jimmy. That's bad.
In this climate.
In this climate, it's bad to do that.
Wow.
So Sweeney was interviewed by Katherine Stoeffel for GQ, and in addition to the interview appearing in print, a video of it was shared to YouTube with clips circulating online. Her response to Stoeffel has quickly sparked backlash online as people argue that the interview was an opportunity to address racial concerns and condemn racism.
God.
It's an interview.
Of course, this is Newsweek.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's an interview about her new movie. It's got nothing to do with this. And the ad also has nothing to do with this unless you make it be about that yourself. Social media user @MoonRoses wrote on X in a post viewed over 50,000 times. Sydney Sweeney getting the opportunity to denounce white supremacy and not taking it, plus saying, when I have an issue I want to speak about, people will hear about it. Yeah, F her. One post from the account Kant in East on X, viewed 2.9 million times, read in part, "Now I understand why people hate her."
No, I don't think you do understand.
Yeah,
I don't think you understand why people hate her at all. I think that, nope, sorry.
Ridiculous. Her co-star in Euphoria, Zendaya, has reportedly joined other stars in criticism. The Daily Mail reported Tuesday that the Oakland-reared Zendaya is refusing to do press with Sweeney for the spring 2026 release of season 3 of Euphoria, the HBO teen drama in which they co-star. So again, we're back to this ideological purity test where if you don't agree with me, you're bad, you're evil, and I can't even do a press tour with you, even though we work on the same show. While the two women grew up together on the set of Euphoria, they grew up together. And I can relate to this because I've lost a lot of friends that I grew up with over this kind of garbage where you just having different opinions.
Me too.
Yeah. They were
Not
once
the people I grew up with, just the people I've known in comedy.
Yeah.
For 35 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. They were once good friends. Zendaya is upset by Sweeney's reported political views, which include being a registered Republican. Oh, how dare she?
Oh, you mean like Clint Eastwood?
Right. Yeah.
You mean like the Academy Award winner Clint Eastwood?
Yes.
Well, how? You know who else? Cary Grant.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
And you know who else?
Drew Carey.
Half the country.
And half the country.
I mean,
and
so
Drew Carey. I mean, when did this? Oh my God.
Yeah. It's and becoming the darling of Donald Trump's MAGA supporters.
She's the darling of a lot more than that.
Yeah.
She's the darling of a lot of people. Wow.
It's no wonder she's refusing to do it, a source told the Daily Mail.
A source.
It's a difficult position for Zendaya to be in because if she even stands next to Sydney on the red carpet, it can be read as her excusing Sydney's views on Trump.
Do you see how toxic they make? You got to be. This is, again, just like we talked about in the last story.
Yes.
It's hardwired into human beings' brains that you don't want to get kicked out of the group because if in caveman times, if you got kicked out of the group, that meant you would die. And so that they're using this. They've been using this forever now to be afraid to have an opinion and be kicked out of the group. And that's what this is. You can't. So they make everything toxic. And you can't ever have it. Oh my God, I don't want to. That's what cults do. This is cult.
Yes.
So Zendaya is in a cult and she doesn't know it.
Yeah, it's the most intolerant ideology.
It's the opposite of tolerance.
Yeah,
yes.
And these are people who fight fascism. They're always talking about fascism. Well, a core tenet of fascism is everyone thinking the same. I don't. So, even you can't even stand next to the person. Or
they're still saying that jeans commercial is a racist ad?
Yes.
They're still saying that?
I have comic friends that called me a fascist this week because I said that
because
this was ridiculous.
Because they don't know what fascist means, you mean?
Apparently. They said I was defending white nationalism because I thought the outrage over this was just ridiculous.
Well, you're not white, though. You're Armenian.
Yes, I am
And
Armenian.
lucky for you, you're not white, right?
Well, according to the state of California, in 2027, we're going to be classified as Middle Eastern and North African. So
I thought Armenians were Caucasians. I thought that was
we
the
are, but
complete
not
definition
according
of
to
it.
not according to
Not
California.
according to
all right?
California.
I am an African American. God damn it! Can't you see? All right. So even if you stand next to her, it can be read as excusing her views and her refusal to apologize for the racist ad.
Wow.
How is the ad racist? I have no idea.
Wow.
It's talking about genetics as in terms of beauty.
In terms of
not
look how
race.
beautiful she is.
Yes.
She's a beautiful woman. There's lots of white people who aren't beautiful. She happens to be one of them because she has good genes.
Yes, and any beautiful black woman could have been in this exact same ad.
Same ad. Yeah.
I don't know. Sweeney insisted that the message of the ad was not was just about denim and self-confidence, not about anything else. It shouldn't be surprising that Zendaya could have a problem with the ad.
Because she's an idiot? It's not surprising because she's an idiot, part of a woke mind virus. Yeah, she's in a cult. You mean like that? She doesn't actually think for herself? Yeah, that's why Zendaya would have. I could see her not having a problem.
Well, she also has mixed race heritage, Jimmy, and she has been outspoken in her opposition to Trump.
Mixed race heritage. Steph, now you don't have mixed race heritage. You just have race heritage, and you're 100% Mexican, right?
Yes.
What do you think about Sydney Sweeney's ad?
I think it's great. I think it's funny. Like I don't see it. I don't even have. I don't.
Would you stand?
Why would I
next
get
to her?
insulted?
Would you stand next to her on a red carpet?
I would stand next to her on a red carpet.
Wow.
I would be that bold, even if I didn't.
You're clearly defending white nationalism right now, Steph.
Yeah.
I've been.
This is the old.
I've totally been indoctrinated by the white people around me.
This is the old
in this room.
Yep, I hope so. This is the old hate everybody who doesn't think like you, and even if they're in your family. And this is how they divide the country. And Zendaya is a weak-minded knucklehead tool of the establishment. And so the establishment hates it if the left and right can come together, because when we do come together, we can overthrow them. But so the establishment keeps us fighting over fucking gene ads. And Zendaya falls for it because she's a dummy. Come see us in Australia. Second show's added in Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. We'll see you in Burbank, California, the day after Thanksgiving. It's a Friday. And then Pottstown, Pennsylvania, December 6th. Plus, January 11th, we're going to be in Waikiki at the Blue Note. Tickets not available yet for them, but go to jimmydore.com for a link for all the other tickets.